Don't get scammed this bull market. I want to show you something that can maybe help you out when we are thinking of scammers and all the different ways you can get scammed in this world of cryptocurrency. So it's just something that you should be aware of, right? And there's lots of different creative ways, and there's something that's just happening right here in real time that I could show you and kind of make you aware of these little sneaky phishing attacks that happen. Okay, so this can happen to you. Most of what you have to do within the crypto space is you have to deal with trying to find my chats here. Where are they at? Okay, there we go. Hey, if you chat, I'm trying to do the chat feature. So if you do throw up a chat, I might be able to like see your chat, talk to you. You know, we got a small little channel here, so it's not like I'm inundated with chats. I can help you with the chat. But the last video I did today, somebody was like, hey, I wish we could ask some questions. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to do like an AMA here and answer some questions in the Cardano ecosystem. There's so many fantastic things that are going on, but you don't want to be marked with a scam, right? You don't want to be smashed with it. Now, I see so much of it happening. There's so much that's going on. These little gremlins are out there trying to do their little gremlin-y thing. And it's just unfortunate. And they're going to do everything they can. So when you're involved in a project, seriously, like take Cornucopias, you're gonna be involved in Discord. Discord is an area where you're gonna go in. You're gonna be able to take part in the Discord. You're going to talk to people in the Discord. You're going to ask questions. If there's a problem with you dealing with the application that you're in, like let's say you're in Cornucopias and you're trying to get in the marketplace and you're trying to create an account or play the game, the best way to actually get your questions answered is going to be through Discord. And Discord is, although it's a fantastic tool, it's a point of vulnerability for you to get scammed, and you have to be very careful. You can get scammed on YouTube. Also, though, there will probably be people that are going to impersonate me, you know, if I get more followers and things like that. People do it with Charles Hoskinson. They create a duplicate account of Charles Hoskinson and then maybe have him like comment on your comment. And then all of a sudden they're taking you into this scenario where you feel like you're having a conversation with Charles Hoskinson through chat, and then somehow you're going to get fished in and you're going to send some ADA because you feel like Charles Hoskinson would never do you wrong, and then all of a sudden your wallet's drained. So the same things happen. It's getting more and more creative and crafty, and it happens within Discord too, the same sort of thing. So, you know, I will never ever reach out to any of you straight up. That you reach out to me, right? You send me an email. That's the way that these things work. And so in Discord also, like you'll see people in these Discords. So let me just take you to Discord and show you real quick. So are we in Discord? We're in Discord. We're in the MinSwap community. Let me get into the Discord there. So we're going to switch the device. Okay. So we're in Discord, right? All these projects, Nuvola. You got World Mobile, Snack, just to give you a little bit of a link on how my Discord is. So I got MinSwap, all these projects I'm involved in. You got OrcFax, what's up OrcFax, Genius Yield, right? And so you need help with Daily Corn Claim. What's up with Daily Corn Claim? If you don't know about the Daily Corn Claim, do your research. Okay, but we're talking about not getting scammed during this video. It's not something that's like fun to talk about, but what's better is to prepare. And so I just wanted to show you that, like, look, if there's something wrong and you need help, you can open a support ticket, right? And, you know, say, hey, this isn't working, and they will help you. And it's powerful. Now, to be a member of the Discord, like Cornucopias' Discord, you have to go through a verification process. And so they do their best to like verify everybody coming in, but it doesn't stop an imposter from copying someone's whole situation and then reaching out to a person through message or something, right? So if I type my name in here, Derek on chain, we were right there. We saw it. If I type in Derek on chain, type that in, click myself. I'm doing the dailies. I've started to do the Cornucopia's daily corn claims now. I'm trying to do my biggest streak. If I click on who I am, gosh, it's just like the daily corn claim is so crazy. If I, general, I'm just trying to show you that if I click on my name, my goodness gracious, there you go. You could see my profile here on right. So you might have somebody that's going to do the exact thing. It's going to look exactly like this, and then it might say DEREK, and then there could be like a comma or there's something here that will make it a little different, and then act as me, reach out to you, and all of a sudden we're talking together, and then you are giving me your wallet credentials. It's like the stupidest thing. So don't be fooled by it. What I want to show you is in real time. This is something that happened to me just in real time. So direct messages. Now, I'm extremely cautious with direct messages, and I never entertain them. Most of the people that come into your direct messages, I just ignore. And there's probably people, there are people that I might have ignored and it wasn't it was like the actual person. So, but I just, because I'm using Discord as a leveraging factor for these projects that I'm in, I use it for my own personal benefit. Okay, so direct messages. Here is this guy, Purito General, right? Purito General. Now we're in my direct messages here, okay? I don't have that many people that I actually direct message with. Yeah, I guess that's a lot of people, but it's not that many. This is like everyone and barely any kind of messaging. So Purito General, this is something. Hey, Derek, how's it going on the 12th? And see, the sneaky thing about this is that I'm talking, like I put out videos, and if you look over here, Purito General, member since 2022, product growth at MinSwap DEX, right? Now I do a lot with MinSwap. I did a video about when they did their NFTs recently, and Purito General sort of commented on it. He's like, "Yeah, hey, man, that's cool. He understands like what's going on because he's growth and product development. Purito General is somebody who is well known within the community." And now, I'm going to go out of my messages now, and we're going to go back into MinSwap's Discord. Now I'm in MinSwap's Discord, right? Now, if I type in Purito General here, you see him, he's right here. Same exact guy, right? Same guy right here, Purito General, spelled the same. Does it look the same? This guy here, Purito General? Where my cursor is? Go back to the message. Same guy, right? Same guy. Same thing. But there's a difference. There's a slight difference, and I'll show it to you. So, hey, what's up? Doing great. I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? Doing great. Right? Took me a while to sort of like get, good to hear. And you're trading, I hope profitable. Most definitely. Now more than ever. I've been laying low for a little bit with the videos, so I'm just like, maybe he's like reaching out to see if I'm doing all right. Adding to my positions and liquidity provisions. We're entering the business era of the bull run, in my opinion. Tons of opportunities at hand. See, when I talk to people on direct message in Discord, I like to be specific and see how they respond, right? And if you're responding a certain way, then you're not, maybe you're a real person. That's smart, and you're right. Pump is here. What tokens are you holding for the bull run? You all know what tokens. We got the MinSwap going. We got Liquid Finance. We got Copy, Igon, World Mobile. We got Fact Stuff, Snack, right? And then he's like, cool. So I'm starting to kind of like think to myself, cool. Hope you're following my token mine strategy. And I'm just like in the midst of doing this, like, what is that exactly? I think I know what you're talking about. I'm like, liquidity providing? Are we talking about staking? We don't really do mining here in Cardano, but there is, they call liquidity mining. It's like staking or liquidity providing. Pool mining is basically dependent on your holdings. By just holding certain tokens in your wallet, you can mine more of them from the blockchain. If the chain supports pool mining, of course, Cardano does support it. I'm like, okay, cool. This is something I need to know. And it was funny because I just watched a video, Charles Hoskinson's AMA, his most recent AMA. And he's talking about Midnight's coming out. It's like really cool privacy blockchain built on zero knowledge proofs. It's very exciting. I've been following it for some time. And there's something innovative coming out with that project called the Glacier Drop. And so I guess the way that it works is that if you are a holder of ADA, when they come out with a token, I think it's the Dust token, maybe the Dust token, associated with Midnight, there's going to be something called the Glacier Drop. And if you just simply hold ADA, you will get some of these tokens down, but you're going to have to mine them. So I was like, hold on, is there something here about this mining stuff that I don't know about? I can put you through. It's quite straightforward, but I don't want a situation where it's going to lie fallow. And when I first get it, I'm like, oh, Perudo General. This is all you see when you first start. So I'm like, yeah, I know this guy. I totally know this guy. He's got the backwards gun shooting thing with the golf like hole in one type of thing here, and I know the guy, right? So now I'm corresponding with some of my friends. I'm like talking about like, what's up with this mining thing? And there's so many innovations that are happening with Cardano. And I'm like, I'm not really the technical developer, so maybe there's something there that can be integrated. Are you talking about something different than liquidity providing, I say? Staking the LP tokens in the farms and yield farming? Because I've been doing that on a high level since day one, right? I mean, you know my stuff. So I started to get like I'm either thinking that Perudo General doesn't even know what the heck he's talking about here, or he hasn't seen my videos, or there's something completely different that I don't know about, right? And so that's kind of like the thing. They all use liquidity pools, but not the same. It's a new resource that came in when Cardano migrated to layer 2. Think of it as a pool of 100% bar. Your token holdings will determine your percent over 100 once you enter a pool. Once pooling is over for that LP, everyone claims their reward share and hop on the next one before it gets filled. And then it's just too many little things. I'm like, hold on, let me like really start to forensically look at this guy now, right? And you'll notice a difference. And so if you go back to Perudo General and you click on him right here, you click on his bio. So now I'm on the bio. It's got the gun and all that. And there's a couple things that I noticed right away. We have a mutual friend here, and we have 12 mutual servers, right? Even though everything's spelled the same. So I go back to my messages, and I noticed that when I click on my man, we don't have any mutual servers together, no mutual friends. Maybe I should have did this in the beginning, but this is how kind of sneaky and quick this stuff can happen, And so my next question, so now it's like, so the thing is, then when you look closely, look at this, right? Purito General. So I'm like showing some of this to my friends. Shout out to Jamie. And we're like, wow, it's the same thing. How can it be the same? I was like, look closer. Look again closer. It's very sneaky, right? You go back, Purito General. We're in here. This is just the way that I'm like looking at the guy's account. 2 R's, man. Purrito. That's like the original, right? That's the guy. This is the actual dude. All right? This is the actual guy. We got the 12 servers in common, one mutual friend. You go back to Imposter Man over here, and it's only got the 1 R, right? The 1 R. So I guess every single solitary thing could look the same. They get you with the same... it just gets you with the same thing there. And then what happens is, so the next thing, right? And this is like a patient person, right? They're kind of creating a conversation with you. They're taking you down a little path of convo so that you can build a little rapport, right? Because this is how it kind of goes in the chat, right? Now I'm in these chats, like talking stuff all the time. And then it's like, oh, the always liquidity was not the same. It's a resource that came into Cardano and migrated later. So I guess my next comment should be, wow, I would love to know how to do this, right? And then it's like, yeah, I could put you on, but like, trust me, man, if you don't really do this the way, I don't want to waste my time. And then I'm like, no, I totally get it, man. I totally get it. I'm going to be there, and I'm ready to do whatever. It's like, are you sure? It's like, yeah, I'm ready to do it. It's like, okay, we'll do this and link the wallet, and don't worry about it. This is something manual. You have to put your seed phrase in, and it's fine. And you're like, oh, okay, cool, man. I trust this guy. And then boom, you are drained out. Right? So, hey, I hope this helps you understand that when you're in a direct message, when you get a direct message from anyone right away, you should actually be extremely cautious. In fact, here's a guy that I haven't even gotten back to. That's, I think, the regular guy. So I'm going to actually like get back to him because I've done, this is the person I've gotten back to. But generally, see, I like ignore them mostly. Okay. And so I think the first time you get a direct message in Discord, maybe you're newer to the crypto space and you're like, this is fun. You get into some Discord, you start to talk, you start to get involved in projects, and then all of a sudden, like the founder, like, Rob the Fox from Kopi is like direct messaging you, and you're like, whoa, this is so awesome. Wow, you must really care about me. It's not the way it is. And never, ever give out your seed phrase ever to anybody, right? That's like a standard. Never do it. Even though it's widely understood to not do that, people do it. So don't be that person. All right? Don't be that person to kind of fall victim to these phishing techniques. They're patient, they're sneaky, they're elusive. Okay, they prey on your emotions. They prey on your ability to want to actually be good and do well and become successful. And when you're involved in a phishing mechanism like that, you are at great risk. Okay, because you're not really thinking logically. You're like, oh my God, this is great. I remember years ago when it happened, when Charles Hoskinson commented on my video. Now this was like the beginning. I watch an AMA of Charles Hoskinson. I comment, I'm like, great job, this is awesome. And then I get like it's like a courting situation. It's like, hey, how you doing? That's great, man. Thanks so much for the support. And then you're like, great. And then he's like, yeah, that's so awesome, man. Like, have you heard about this or have you heard about that? And then you're like, no. And then there's a courting. You kind of get trapped into this situation, and all of a sudden you're vulnerable, So we want to avoid that at all costs. So don't get scammed. Don't get scammed. All right? Stay positive, stay strong to the next video. We'll see y'all soon.